Hello, my name is Michelle Soriano. I'm the founder of Castle Rock Investment Company. And Castle Rock Investment Company is the investment advisor on a pooled employer plan, which is a bundled retirement solution for businesses, no matter their size. So we can all pool together and use that efficiency of resources together. This is a highlight of the second quarter review. We just ended the third quarter, so I'll update this shortly, but I wanted to share the second quarter review with you today. As you can see, I live in a very small town called Castle Rock, Colorado. Not quite original with names, but I do love this town. And I've partnered with Slavic 401k to do the record keeping administration. They are the pooled plan provider, as you can see here. The name's fiduciary, Castle Rock, my firm, being the advisor, Mid-Atlantic Trust being the custodian and trustee for the pooled employer plan. So what is a pooled employer plan? It just allows unrelated employers to adopt the same plan and allow our efficiencies on working together so that, there's no big startup costs to join. A lot of employers think that, it costs a fortune to start a plan. It's just $500 to start. So it's really quite exciting. And now actually nationwide, 17 states already have mandatory auto IRA programs. So if you don't have a retirement plan, you have to join that state's plan. So it really makes you want to think about maybe joining a pooled employer plan like Castle Rock PEP, because most of the state plans are under the typical Roth IRA provisions and really limit how much you can save and what you're allowed to, what investment options you have available. So again, as I mentioned before, it's very scalable. It's easy to start, easy to enroll, and lots of options. And why Castle Rock PEP? Woman-owned firm. We've been established since 2006, registered with the SEC, and really focus on participant success. Had two of my plan sponsors be finalists actually for Plan Sponsor of the Year. Lots of great case studies on the website regarding our success in allowing employees to save for retirement using really innovative plan designs and working with each business owner to help understand, what's important to them. And why did I choose Slavic 401k to partner with? Because I am independent. I chose them because they're the largest provider to small businesses, and they've been doing this since 1995. They really are a leader in this service. So I wanted to work with the best of the best when bringing a solution to small businesses. And then from there, my specialty is actually personal investment advice. So you can schedule a one-on-one with me. We do 30-minute one-on-one Zoom meetings, so we could talk about whatever your concerns are regarding financial wellness and financial health. Also, I have custom videos about tough topics that folks get a little, they seem a little complicated. So we just break them down. And then we have complimentary financial software that is available to you to download and a video overview to explain how to use it. So in our quarterly reports, we of course review the markets, what happened. This is talking about the second quarter, which was pretty choppy, as you know. And then our investment policy statement, what is it that we're looking for when we look at investments, what's guiding us, what are the peer groups available, and how do we decide when we're going to replace an investment, which is we actually did. We replaced one in August. There's a letter about that in here and how we analyze them. We use a database called FI360 that provides a fiduciary score, analyzing the investments on a really, just a quick, pass-fail test. Did it perform in the top half or not? Is the manager consistent? Are the assets consistent? And are they taking too much risk? And this is just an overview of the fund change that just occurred. And that's the discretion of the advisor. I monitor the investments. My company is one of the adopting employers of this plan. So I have a personal interest in making sure the investments are excellent and top-notch. And this is the investment review. It'll show you the performance, how they are ranking versus their peers in their peer groups and all the peer groups available in the retirement plan itself to choose from. And this information will be updated again. And this is just listing them down with their expense ratios and in groups And then this disclosure is important because it shows with the assets, how much per $1,000 does it actually cost? When an expense ratio is 0.33, with $1,000, that would be $3.30 per year. So, because those fees you never see from the investments, because that's taken out prior to performance. Now, the charges for record keeping administration and for investment management, assuming you would have zero assets to start, right? Most of us, when we start something, we start a retirement plan, we're not starting with anything. So the record keeping administration fee to Slavic is 70 basis points. Castle Rock's charge is 0.25. As you know, starting with nothing, 0.25, well, 0.25, nothing is still nothing, but that's a really low fee. So we're not planning on trying to make a bunch of money off of this. It's a long-term investment for my firm and in the success of Americans. This is really a long-term plan for my firm and to really bring joy and financial wellness to those around us. Slavic also does have an annual fee, $35. It's broken down into 4 parts throughout the year. And there are a number of tax credits. This makes this a no-brainer. For example, I love from Secure 2.0, if you have less than 50 employees, for those who earn less than $100,000, you as an owner can earn a tax credit of up to $1,000 per employee when you provide a match as an employer. So in my example, for example, I'm an employee of my company. My firm's an S Corp, and I'm the employer. So the first $1,000 that I contribute, my company also matches it with $1,000. And on Form 8881, I receive that as the owner. I receive that as a tax credit. So it does phase out over 5 years, but there's thousands of dollars of tax credits available for adopting a new retirement plan. So something to think about. We can schedule a meeting and figure out what those numbers would look like for you. And then each quarter, we're going to give you an update on legislation, litigation, because there is everything going on regarding retirement plans. But I am a fiduciary in this space. Slavic is a fiduciary as well. They take on a lot of the responsibility for this retirement plan and a lot of the work. So, and takes it off of your plate. So thank you for your time. I'm glad that you stopped here and looked at this. And if you have any questions, please schedule a pep talk. I'd love to meet with you.